Hello everyone, I'm Sam from My Mortgage Angel. We offer friendly, fee-free advice in our lovely office in Benfleet, and we've got a head office in London, and people can contact us on Zoom if they want to. Today I am meeting with the fabulous Ceylan Boyce from Academy for Women. Jay, we met at a networking event in London a couple of years ago now, so I'm going to let you do your intro of who you are and what you do.
Of course. Thank you very much, Sam. Very, very happy to be here. I am Jay. You can call me Jay as short. And my business is Academy for Women Entrepreneurs. And in short, so I'm originally from Turkey. I kind of did a lot of countries before landing into this country about 13, 14 years ago because I fell in love with a Brit. There we go. and I very quickly started my entrepreneurial journey when I was here in 2012, and I exited my first business, and now I am in this business, which is now this year is turning 5 years old. So what is I know it's so exciting. I survived COVID, so that's it.
That's a big achievement.
Right? So you wanted to know what do we do? Is that it?
Yes. So, what's a short summary of your business, Jay?
Yeah, sure. So, Academy for Women Entrepreneurs is a business platform designed for women, small business owners to grow, scale their businesses. And we do that with a lot of different services, but mainly it's events geared up as workshops to make them work on their business. And then we have growth programs, which kind of allows them to focus on working on the business. And I'll get into it a little bit better during our discussion. Does that explain everything? Oh, also, we also run networking events where we met with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think I've experienced all of those different paths myself and found them all hugely beneficial. So I would definitely recommend you to anybody who's watching this today. And I'm constantly recommending you to people who aren't watching this as well. How do you help your clients, Jay?
Yeah, so as I was saying, we have different programs and they work as, I would say, a mixture of consultancy coaching slash masterminds to help people keep the momentum and grow. We have a formula, and you might have heard something very similar to this. Success equals clarity plus momentum time. Success equals clarity plus focus times momentum. So and everything that we do is based on that. And the entry point to whatever we do on a one-to-one basis or a group basis, the entry point is a signature event that we run is called Create Your Game Plan. Those are business planning sessions that we run every quarter, and they're really meant to make the business owner stop, get out of the day-to-day hustle and bustle of the business, take a step back, put their strategic thinking hats on, and think about really key questions. So when it's an annual, of course, you need to think about what are my annual goals? How am I going to get there? What are the best strategies to apply? What have I done last year that worked, that didn't work? What are my key figures? How is my cash flow looking, etc. But the reason why we do this on a regular basis, and you have been on those planning sessions, is because we do lose clarity because things sometimes work, sometimes don't work. And losing clarity, actually, it's really key on your mental health and mental strength because you lose focus. And when you lose focus, you start to doubt. And that is the crumble, then you start to lose your resilience. You start to question your abilities, and then all goes into, mess. So the best thing to do is regularly plan. And of course, we have a very kind of holistic formula, and we help people and we guide them on a one-to-one level during those events to think strategically, because my background is strategy, so I love that, and I do help people think and ask the right questions, and that's the kind of entry level, and everything that we do is based on that.
You've got such a skill of making people think about things. I remember the first one I went to, it felt like you were constantly asking me questions, but actually, I got so much out of that session. And when it's your first time, you need that guidance. When I told you my first answer, you said, "No, no, no, Sam, that's not how you do it." And I was, okay, but we got to a better place, and I got so much more out of it. So I thank you. And everybody needs to be questioned in business, I think, because it can become a really lonely place, especially if you're doing it on your own. To have that massive support group and you being their cheerleader behind is going to drive that momentum forward anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, and it is true, and I have to mention this. I mean, it's not an easy thing. It is an event where we also have a lot of fun, and it's vibrant, and that there's a lot of motivation, and positive mindset tools, etc., that we use. But when you come to the thinking and strategic planning part, it's not easy. I've been doing this for over 20 years now, and it's not easy for me to sit in front of really difficult questions that that requires a different type of thinking that you're not always hardwired to do, because you're more about solution thinking in the business as an entrepreneur, whereas the strategic thinking is more about seeing the big picture and thinking through different paths and which one will take you where you want to go in a better and faster way. So yeah, it is hard, but when it's done, the impact is unbelievable.
Yeah. Fantastic. I feel like we're going to run over time, so sorry
All
for
right.
anybody watching this.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to fire the next question at you, Jen. The awkward question: how do you charge?
Very quickly, we started this business. I started this business thinking that I didn't want to charge women. I wanted to charge corporates who would want to be partnering with us. But with time, I discovered the unfortunate reality, which is also real for me, is that when people don't pay, they don't put the time in it. So we decided to charge women as well. And our price structure is based on where your business is, and really trying to make it affordable for your business level. But it is a membership or retainer model that you pay every month. And there is a commitment, because time is the only thing that actually proves the strength of this method that we're using.
Yeah, definitely. Are there any particular cases that you're proud of?
Well, okay, I'm going to share a big stat coming from one of our impact datas that we ran about a year and a half ago, I think. Yeah, I think so. And it's 92% of our members grew their businesses on average 88% in 1 year. So if they are with us 1 year, yeah.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so there are people who tripled their businesses. There are people who grew 50%, but there was always growth in the business, which is a fantastic result. And in terms of case studies, what I would want to say is this is not just about money and business. It really impacts people's life. So I do have clients who came to me saying, well, I just want, my pocket money. And within 2 years, they were able to actually save for to buy a place for themselves and contribute to their mortgage, contribute to the saving of the down payment. And they are now living in their own home with their family. So those are the case studies that I'm really proud of. It's because it's actually business is for your life, and we turn it into a life ally instead of this Frankenstein sucking out of your energy and blood. So yeah.
How can people help you in the short term and the long term, Jay?
We are a growing business. So anybody who hear this and who is intrigued, who is a women business owner or who knows a women business owner, please, 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 there is a very simple way to come and say hi to us and meet us, meet the community, Empower Tribe, and also experience this thing that I'm calling planning, which doesn't sound very sexy, but the results are sexy. So yeah, we do run quarterly events. Every end of quarter, there would be an event in central London or online, and you can join that. In the short term, that's kind of like send us your love. In the long term, those events are growing, and we need more and more brands who are aligned with our values to come and partner with us, and sponsors to come and partner with us. Those events need that kind of TLC from bigger brands, because you can't pay an event with tickets. So more we grow, more we will need that help. And in the long term, if you're there listening to this and you know anybody in the sponsorship or marketing of a big brand, send them our way, please. That's all I can say.
I already do, but I'm hopeful that some of the people watching this as well will be as inspired by you that I am, and you'll get some people getting in touch. So, thank you for your time, Jay, for giving up your afternoon. Just for the record, we're recording this on Friday, the 17th of January, 2025. I can't believe we're in 25 already.
I know.
I need to invest in a better wrinkle cream, I think. Anyway, so my wonderful VA Mel is going to put some subtitles on this to make it more accessible. We're going to put your fabulous picture at the beginning and your contact details at the end, Jay, so that if anybody wants a conversation with you, they can get in touch. And yes, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your time, Jay. And I look forward to seeing the people watching on the next YouTube video. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye,
Bye.
Pam.